Deep beneath the waves, something is moving. It's a shadow in the abyss, a ghost in the cold, crushing dark. Most will never see it. Most will never even know it's there, but it is. This isn't some mythical sea monster from an ancient map. This is real. It's a machine built for one purpose, to change the world in an instant. It glides silently through underwater canyons, a predator waiting for the right moment to strike. It carries a power that can end civilization as we know it. This is a new kind of threat, one that doesn't announce itself with the roar of jets or the rumble of tanks. It arrives with a chilling silence. Imagine a world where a coastline can be erased without a single missile ever crossing the sky. Imagine a world where the very oceans, the cradle of life, can be turned into a weapon. This is the reality we now face. The rules of warfare are being rewritten in the deep. Down there, pressure can crush a man in seconds. The darkness is absolute. It's the most hostile environment on Earth. And it's the perfect hiding place for a weapon designed to be the ultimate last resort. A Doomsday machine. The name of this hunter is Belgorod. It's Russia's newest and most mysterious submarine. But calling it just a submarine is like calling a great white shark just a fish. This thing is different. It's a monster. At over 600 feet long, it's the longest submarine ever built. A true leviathan of the deep. It was originally laid down as a cruise missile submarine, but something changed. The plans were redrawn, rebuilt from the keel up to become a mothership, a platform for a weapon so terrifying it belongs in science fiction. What makes Belgorod a true ghost is its ability to vanish. Modern naval warfare is a cat and mouse game of sonar. Ping. You send out a sound wave. Ping. You listen for the echo. Belgorod is designed to cheat this game. Hull coated in sound-dampening tiles. Propulsion engineered for extreme quietness. It can settle on the seabed and enter low-power sleep mode, becoming just another lump of rock to sonar. It can disappear from advanced tracking networks, lying in wait for days, weeks, even months. The ultimate ambush predator. Let's talk about Poseidon. This is the weapon that keeps military planners up at night. Forget what you know about torpedoes. This is something else entirely. It's a 79-foot-long robotic submarine armed with a nuclear warhead. It has its own miniature nuclear reactor, giving it virtually unlimited range. It can cross the Atlantic or Pacific Ocean on its own. It doesn't need a crew. It doesn't need to surface. It just goes. Silently, relentlessly. A fire-and-forget weapon that once launched from the Belgorod simply cannot be stopped by any existing defense system. The Poseidon's mission profile is terrifyingly simple. Get to the target without being detected. It's designed to be both fast and quiet. It can reportedly travel at speeds over 70 knots when it needs to, outrunning any conventional torpedo. But it can also creep along the seabed at a snail's pace, using the ocean floor's terrain to mask its sound signature. It can dive to depths of over 3,000 feet, far below the operating depth of most anti-submarine assets. It's a deep-sea phantom, immune to the nets and sensors that protect harbors and fleets. It's the ultimate infiltration tool, built to deliver a nuclear payload. How would a weapon like Poseidon be used? One of the most horrifying scenarios involves creating a man-made radioactive tsunami. The Belgorod's mission isn't just about apocalyptic tsunamis. It has another, more subtle but equally devastating capability. It can target the hidden infrastructure that runs our modern world. The undersea cables. These fiber optic cables are the veins and arteries of the global internet and communication systems. Over 95% of all international data travels through them. Banking transactions, military communications, diplomatic cables. The entire internet. They are honestly incredibly vulnerable. Belgorod is equipped with smaller, deep-diving submersibles like the Reshape. They can operate at extreme depths. These mini-subs can be deployed from the mothership to crawl along the seabed. They can find, inspect, and, if ordered, cut these vital cables. Imagine the chaos if the links between North America and Europe were suddenly severed. North America, Europe financial markets would collapse. Governments would be unable to communicate securely. The global economy would grind to a halt. A strategic blow delivered without firing a single shot, sowing confusion and panic on a global scale. The West is not sleeping on this. The West is not sleeping on this. For years, intelligence agencies have been watching the development of the Belgorod Poseidon with growing alarm. Officials at the Pentagon, NATO officials have spoken about it in really stark terms. In 2020, the U.S. State Department explicitly called out Poseidon in a report, referring to it as a new intercontinental nuclear-armed, nuclear-powered underwater autonomous torpedo. The language is blunt. This isn't just another piece of military hardware. It's a new category of strategic threat. One of the biggest fears for Western naval commanders is simply tracking the Belgorod. The Atlantic Ocean is a massive place. A submarine this quiet, designed to hide, presents an unprecedented challenge. U.S. NATO anti-submarine warfare forces are some of the most advanced in the world, using a network of ships' aircraft underwater sensors. As one U.S. admiral put it, "We are now in the fourth battle of the Atlantic, a silent, high-stakes contest to find and shadow these new Russian ghosts." This new threat didn't emerge from a vacuum. It's the culmination of a long, dark history of Soviet and Russian submarine technology. During the Cold War, the Soviet Union poured immense resources into its submarine fleet. They were obsessed with matching and surpassing the West's naval power. They built the largest submarines in the world, the Typhoon class. Typhoon surfacing through Arctic ice. They pioneered new hull materials like titanium. Titanium allowed subs to dive deeper and run faster than their American counterparts. They were constantly pushing the limits of what was possible in the deep. The Soviets were also masters of special projects. They built bizarre, one-of-a-kind submarines for espionage. They built one-of-a-kind submarines for deep-sea salvage. They built one-of-a-kind submarines for other black operations. The Losharik mini-submarine, which now operates from Belgorod, is a direct descendant of this lineage. It's a series of interconnected titanium spheres, allowing it to withstand the crushing pressure of the deep ocean floor. This legacy of building highly specialized, deep-diving vessels gave Russian engineers the unique expertise needed to create a mothership like the Belgorod. They were thinking about this kind of warfare long before anyone else. The idea of a massive nuclear-armed torpedo is also not new. In the 1950s, Andrei Sakharov proposed the T-15 torpedo. It was a monstrous weapon, designed to carry a 100-megaton warhead, intended to destroy U.S. naval bases and coastal cities. Now, with advancements in miniaturized nuclear reactors, autonomous navigation, and stealth technology, Sakharov's terrifying vision has been reborn as Poseidon. The world is focused on threats they can see. Satellites in space, armies on the ground, jets in the sky. But the next great power conflict may be decided in a place most people never think about: the deep ocean. This is the new unseen battlefield. It's a three-dimensional space of darkness and pressure where the rules of engagement are different, and the lines are, well, pretty blurry. Actions taken here, like cutting a cable, deploying an autonomous drone, can happen without attribution, creating a dangerous fog of war before a single shot is fired in the open. The Belgorod and its systems are the perfect weapons for this new domain. They are designed for ambiguity. Is the submarine on a scientific research mission? Is it mapping the seabed? Or is it planting demolition charges on a communication cable? Is a Poseidon torpedo being deployed as a warning? Or is it moving into a pre-attack position? This uncertainty is a powerful strategic tool. The hunter is in the deep, and it is waiting.